How's it going, guys? Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be looking at Sven picking Heimerdinger support versus T1. So if you don't know, T1 played against C9 and Sven locked in Heimerdinger support, which is unfreaking believable. And who's been playing Heimerdinger support for a good few months now? Yeah, me. We actually climbed to like 230 LP Master Tier by pretty much just playing Heimerdinger support, unless we maybe got filled mid lane. Primarily, Heimer support, because Heimerdinger support is a fantastic pick. Why is it a fantastic pick? It's a fantastic pick because you can block skill shots with Heimerdinger's Q. You can establish a lot of vision in the alcove / 3 bushes around alcove with your turret, with your Q. And you can use your Q as a general zoning mechanism between you and the enemy laners or the jungler. You know, if they're running at you, you can put it down as a bit of a speed buff as well. You can use your passive as a disengage tool by just putting a turret down. A lot of people don't use that. I will be interested to see if Sven does that. Heimerdinger support has significant pressure. You can get level 2 very easy, which means you can get a first blood very easy. Especially whenever you're playing competitive, getting that level 2 is big. Depending on who your ADC is specifically, and also who the enemy support is. Being able to kind of burst on enemy support very, very quickly, which looks like it's going to be a Nami, can be fantastic. Heimer support also can roam quite well because he helps with objectives and helps deny a lot of jungle camps from the enemy jungler. And that is oh yeah, Alt Grenade. Alt Grenade is an absolute doozy. Having his Alt Grenade is fantastic. It's a projectile that goes over things. It can't really be dodged unless you're Neo from the Matrix. It's quite easy to land, multiple bounces, and you can really stun 5 people. And also you can steal objectives quite easily with him too. So yeah, Heimer support, fantastic. Extreme pressure, block skill shots, really good with objectives too. If you have a Heimer support, even late game, destroying Dragon, destroying Herald, and so on, destroying Baron. But yeah, we'll see what Sven does. We're going to pick apart his gameplay. We want to see how good he is, how bad he is. I have no idea the outcome of this game. I just know that Sven did pick him. And everybody lost their minds. Tag me on Twitter, linked it in Discord, and so on. So let's just get into it. Let's just go. Let's see how he does.
Getting that range matchup here into Fiora, try and get some early damage on Fudge.
And that's the thing about Zeus. I'm going to be honest, Kobe. I think no matter what he picked,
he tries to troll by picking the team, which is strange. To be honest, right?
No way!
I'm going to give you the approach that I would take here. Kai'Sa isn't a fantastic ADC to play with Heimerdinger. I like very long range ADCs. So I'm talking Jhin. I'm talking Caitlyn. I feel like Heimer doesn't really do that well with Vaynes, with kind of Jinxes. This is my opinion personally. And I feel playing into Nami and Lucian, that's a tough lane for Heimer because you are very squishy. If you miss your grenade, you die. So as soon as Lucian gets a Gale Force, he Gale Force dashes. Nami has her E on Lucian. Now he's obviously going to be playing Electrocute. Lucian procs, and you die. Like, it's tough. You have to make sure you have a lot of peel, and you don't get too close. Lucian and Nami is a very high risk, high reward lane. If you land a grenade on Nami, she's dead. She's dead. At level 6, you can be very, very aggressive in the way you play. And also, if Lucian uses his cull, is that what his ult's called? Whenever he uses his ult, you can use your turret. You can put turrets down to like block it and hopefully save yourself. Maybe you save your ADC. But this is one of the tougher lanes to potentially play Heimerdinger into, and it's because of the ADC. If this was maybe like Jhin or Caitlyn, Heimer against Nami, Lucian, just play the game. Just play a very long lane, because you'll outrange them then, and I feel you can get a lot of pressure, a lot of momentum that way. But if Sven controls the alcove very well, they might be able to get a lot of pressure and maybe get a lot of early kills. So we'll see.
They must have heard you. They must have heard you.
Sven,
They're playing with your heart.
Please! This is all I wanted for the past 20 minutes.
I love the reactions. It's so good.
It gives you hard CC, the grenade.
If you want,
He's like, will I lock it in? He's like, yeah, lock it in, dude. Lock it in, bro. Haha. Look. Serial killer face. Serial, he's like, yeah, I did it. I did it.
They actually call it the champions.
Also, Yumi's a good ban. Like, my top 2 bans when I'm playing Heimer support is Yumi and Lulu. I don't like playing Lulu. It's tremendously unbelievable late game, especially if they have a Twitch. Makes the game very, very unplayable because the damage that I do, she shields, heals, and just very annoying. The same premise for Yuumi. Yuumi makes the person go fast, makes them not die, and is just generally annoying to lane against. I like playing against the Namis, actually. I like playing against the Thrashes. You know, I can block Thrash's hook, I can block Blitzcrank's hook. Nami's very, very squishy. If I land a grenade, Alt W. I like playing against Enchanter supports all day long. If I see a Brand or a Zyra, I get excited. Don't really mind playing against Alistair either. Don't like Leona's. Don't like Lux. And that's it.
Skew support Heimerdinger. That was a shot in the dark, baby. And we
Heimer's on the big stage, boys.
Last one for NA, baby.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Crowd is popping up.
So good.
Okay, so, anyways, this is what I actually saw in Champions Queue from all the support.
Right, should we
All of their kills.
just maybe fast forward this till we get in? Here we go.
Early play, super nice. Helps you. Holy, Heimer's
Brush.
Right, I want to see what way he plays this out.
What did you say? Heimerdinger kills. Someone face checking a brush. Sven's already set up in a brush. Taking control of the bottom side. Doesn't look like we're going to see any more action there. T1 moving up to place some vision down. And important to note, if you've
I like this.
compositions
Dude,
like this, or haven't
I would love it if I was playing Heimer support. Do you think my teammates in solo queue are all going to run with me to like mid alcove bush and try and get a kill? No, man. No, this is so good.
seen them recently, early game leads are everything. One side gets ahead, becomes very easy to get up that kill pressure, to find those early kills, to snowball the game out of control.
Yeah. If you haven't seen,
I'm just baiting.
Take a peek at Champions Queue. I can't believe it actually pays off. Here we go, though. One taunting.
So, I'm going to actually tell you what Sven should be doing here, okay? So, he's quite smart the way his turret's placed, okay? So he has a turret here, and he's a turret here. And the reason you place your turrets like that is you want to utilize your passive. So he's doing this in case he gets caught out or like a bubble goes on him. He can chain his turrets together as a bit of a disengage, okay? But, depending on how many turrets he has stockpiled, you can literally, like, he knows that they're there, okay? He can literally walk up. You can trade the amount of gold you get from a turret being killed for the amount of gold you get from the turret attacking with your spell thief. Okay, you can get like 60 gold instantly, and they get like, what, 5 from a turret. It's a very efficient trade. I do it early all the time. I literally walk up, put a turret in their face, and they think they're cool. Comet procs, turret auto attack procs, maybe Scorch procs, depending on what runes he has. And you instantly get a bag of gold. You get a good amount of gold. Very, very easily. Do you throw away a turret in the process? Yes, but you get another one in like 10 seconds. So
Inside the bush, one outside the bush to lure them in.
Classic Garen bait.
Classic.
If you don't know where the Heimer is, he's in the bush in front of you.
Oh, they're
That's
gonna
rule
get the
number
turret.
So he knows they're in there, okay? Lucian just shot in there. He knows they're in there. If I was Sven, I would have put a turret right here. And then a turret would have probably auto-attacked Nami. A Comet would have procced, maybe on both of them. And he would again got the gold that he potentially needed. And then it would have given this turret vision. Because, you know, at present, they don't have vision of them when they're in this bush. They're the ones that have it warded. But if he puts a turret in that bush after he saw Lucian shoot, then this one would have become activated. This one would have attacked. He maybe would have even been in range to have an auto attack from this turret and this turret. Comet proc, again, nice early damage, which is actually a lot. Not a lot, but enough that they're going to either respect that bush or start lane at a significant disadvantage.
Number one.
Get that money.
I've never seen anyone more impassioned about someone autoing a turret than you are right now.
I mean,
So 2 turrets? No bueno, Sven. 2 turrets makes no sense. Then that makes no sense. Maybe he's doing that as a way to force them towards them. Maybe he's doing it as a bit of a bait, so they may maybe see them walking up. They maybe go all in because they only see one turret, and then he can disengage to here. Remember, he's using it as a bit of a mini triangle where he can get the movement speed bonus. But I feel like 2 turrets on top of each other this early in the game in the bush doesn't make any sense. It makes sense for him to keep that one stockpiled, walk here, and then do what I said. You want to be, whenever you're playing Heimer support, the king of the alcoves, the king of the mid and front bush. If you control, if you're red side and you control here, you will always have them on the back foot. Because if they have no vision, obviously they do have vision now, but if they have no vision, they physically cannot step up, especially when you get level 2, because then if they step up, they might get grenaded, double beam, dead. If they step up, they might get killed by the jungler. They have no vision, depends what time in the game it is, but this doesn't make sense to me at all.
Guma with the W start there on Lucian, already getting money.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, another.
There we go. So we saw what happened there. This is what I said. You saw Sven getting the gold from the auto attacks, the comet proc as well. They get 5 gold. That's a pretty efficient trade-off for Sven.
Turret hits the dust.
Can they get more of the towers? Jensen and Faker.
And then the caster's like, oh, the turret hits the dust. Oh no, it's like, bro, the man has another one in his back pocket. That's a good trade for Heimer.
They're trading. That's important.
Oh, thank
but our wonderful observers and production team, they're going to show us all 3 lanes.
Oh, this is great.
Toby can't see those towers.
This is great.
He might lose.
So, just like I said, that was silly. So, Sven put the 2 turrets there to get instantly wiped out. Really bad move. Really inefficient move. And again, you just did give him 10 gold for nothing. What would have made more sense is if Sven did have maybe his second turret deep in the alcove, because you can always just keep that there, especially early, as a little bit of a disengage tool. You can run around it, get the movement speed, run this way. Or if it's close enough, you can actually get the movement speed bonus while you're in the bush in which Sven's already in. If you're mid bush, you can actually run up here and get the movement speed if it's close enough. Yeah, so that one turret is a turret which you can throw away for the gold, but he really shouldn't have put 2 here.
Oh my goodness, Carry is actually farming so much.
So I don't understand, like, he's putting a turret there while the wave's obviously in the middle, okay? I feel like that's going to get wiped out instantly here.
Of his spell thieves right now too. He's just proccing it over and over. They get the push though. Turrets helping out on the push on bottom side.
He's having a good time, of course. Jungler so far relatively quiet.
It actually makes more sense, I think,
Push though, turrets.
for him to put that turret in front of Nami. So if this is... I'm not a professional player, but I have 7.5 million mastery points on Heimer. I've played a lot of fucking games. I would have put the turret here to then instantly attack Nami. You're going to get that, again, instant comet proc every time it's up. I don't know if he has Scorch, probably not. He probably has Gather in the Storm. Even though Scorch is actually way better than it has been because it got buffed. And obviously that instant gold. And you just gain a lot more momentum putting it there than you would right beside you. I don't get it. But maybe he's putting it there as a means for, I don't know. He's not blocking any skill shots because of the nature of the lane.
It's helping out on the push on bottom side.
He's having a good time.
Because remember, whenever that turret attacks, it shows itself. It's not like an invisible turret, so they can see it.
The map for this 20 Bel'Veth. We'll see how much Blabber actually wants to power farm as opposed to getting into these lanes.
There we go.
Good.
It's lost early on the bottom
Good.
side.
Guma now forced away.
I'm liking this. Oof.
And the absolute confidence in
That was really, really good. But I feel like, maybe it's, again, this is on the world stage. I feel like you can, a level 1 Heimerdinger, you, depending on what way the wave is, you can literally walk up to them and go, turret, auto attack, disengage. Because you can, again, use that turret as a means to get a movement speed to move away from a bubble, or if they turn and try and all in you. So at level 1, that's not going to happen. But you can literally, I need to make a video on this. You can literally just walk up and go, turret, and they're getting attacked by 2 turrets, and they have to either focus you or focus the 2 turrets. If they focus you, the 2 turrets attack them. If they focus the 2 turrets, then you're auto-attacking them. And then you can kind of manipulate the wave in a really, really nice way by just losing vision in the mid-bush.
emote spamming in this bottom lane. You just have to respect it from the side of C9 as Jensen and Faker trading back and forth here. Jensen really with no energy, but the empowered auto going to be more than enough to win out on that one.
All right. And
I hate playing against Sejuani as well whenever I'm playing Heimer. Don't mind Jace, don't mind Silas. Lucian Nami is a tough lane.
Full red side, head towards that bottom side. Head towards the star of the show. Blue-haired Heimerdinger.
Wave's in a really good spot. Look at this.
Who your favorite arcane character was? If I just had to like, just
The voice acting was so good for
it
him.
was so good. Knock up Faker. Forcing an early flash. Blabber not content with just full clearing his way through the jungle. Wants to put some pressure down on these lanes.
I love those types of ganks where when you're crossing from one quadrant of the jungle to the other, you just pass through mid lane and you get an efficient gank towards the summoner spell here. Bel'Veth Really, really powerful ganks early on, because if you have the dashes where 2 of them point the same way that you're going for the player, as
Is
Blabber
Belfast
actually-
going
they know
around?
he's here, so
Oh.
this should be a T1 counter, very easy for Owner.
T1
He's
is
sitting around
covering.
waiting for it.
That's
They
nice.
know they're gonna go for the dive.
I want
It's gonna be
to. I want to see the highest dive.
Very risky.
Highest dive works out.
He has a setup, has the extra healing. Blabber
Oh my goodness.
dash out to safety.
Oh, that could have
Violating
went
is a way to chase with the double
bad.
dashes, allowing Blabber to escape in that instance. He's now
Show me more Heimerdinger, dude. Oh, here we go.
Kakali also out of potions, just relying on the Doran shield.
Little things like
So one of the good things about playing Heimer support is whenever you do get enough pressure, and you, once you get enough pressure and you do kind of push them past mid the third bush here, you can look around and get tri-vision if you're playing red side, which is really, really, really good. And the same premise if you're playing blue side and you push them past like the kind of center point to here, you can walk up and you can actually ward their blue. Or very, very deep river, depending on what way you want to play or where you think the jungler is in the map.
It's like that obviously going to start to add up. You expect both these champions take masteries like the second win, just trying to survive, just trying to sustain.
Nice.
this lane.
But the main thing
Baker, though, gonna take
that
the
you
first
want to
blue
take
ball.
away from being a Heimerdinger support or playing Heimer support is you want to be the master of the alcove. You want to control the alcove. You want to be the alcove. You want to be the master of vision. You want to deny vision whenever you get Oracle Lens, and you want to make sure that you put a turret in efficient places, which means you can disengage and use your passive to dodge skill shots or move away from any ganks or 2v2s that you maybe don't want to trade.
Jensen shortly going to follow. You have to imagine both TPs are going to get used here.
They also, though, took the little time there for
I'm intrigued to see what he builds.
The back of this blue pit, so they
Hammer's on his
saw
way back
Blabber
down.
move from they know Blabber has to be coming for some.
Comes out, Blabber in the midst of the entire team. Stun comes out, but now he can push the E. Comes out, Blabber standing behind him.
What, Heimer's collapsing?
Right into the wall. Can they take him down? They're trying to burn through Jensen before anything else comes out. Blabber in the midst of the entire team. Stun comes out, but now he can push the E.
He flash E's.
So much damage resistance going in. Blabber wants to finish it.
Hey, he could have flash E-grit. He could have flash EQ'd. Hey, we know you can EQ. He could have flash EQ'd. He could have flash E, got that Q down and an instant beam. I don't think he did do that, did he?
Can they take him down? They're trying to burn through Jensen before anything else comes out. Blabber in the midst of the entire team. Stun comes out, but now he can push the E. He can activate it. So much damage resistance going in. Blabber wants to
Tried.
finish it. It's a clean sidestep.
Clean, clean, clean. I like it. The Roman Heimer, dude. The Roman Heimer. Let's go.
Flashes for the finish. It's
That was sick.
Blood Cloud 9.
And it has to feel so good.
Heimer,
Nine
Heimer.
hands in the audience. Force that play.
Well, Heimer's on his way back down.
Daniel, the Heimerdinger push on bottom. Sven got the first support roam. Look at the Heimerdinger. Sven coming down because
That was a lane gank.
Kaisa by himself. It's the W here, the knockup. Jensen able to escape from Owner's counter damage, and then
The only thing you have to be very wary of is that, you know, right now, Kaisa has to survive, okay? A lot of, like, roaming this early as Heimerdinger. Does he have boots? I don't think he has boots.
comes over the
Roaming this early as Heimerdinger means that if you don't establish anything from it, like if you don't blow a flash mid, or if you don't maybe get a kill or an assist mid, you're quite behind. Because by the time you get back to lane, you have to really, really hope that your ADC is very good at manipulating waves and doesn't try and 1v2, which most of the time they do in solo queue. And you're not putting them at a disadvantage. Because people obviously don't understand that maybe a lower elo, how to play around maybe a Heimerdinger roam. And also, you need to understand why you're roaming as Heimerdinger this early in the game. This is a fantastic time because obviously it was a 2v2 mid, and the timing was perfect the way he walked back to lane. You know, realistically, if nothing came of this, he could have just sauntered back in river and established some kind of vision around Dragon, just over Dragon Pit.
here. Blabber's able
That was
to
good.
flash out of it and then instantly dodges.
That was good.
Nobody from Cloud9 going down there. Nicely played. They punish Faker.
Also, remember, you can put your turret down as movement speed buff. I feel like he maybe didn't need the flash there. I think he could have maybe put a turret down, got a little bit of a boost, and then grenaded. I don't know, but nice.
There's Flashless, Silas.
He's doing what he can.
I know I keep fast forwarding a little bit, but we kind of want to focus on Heimer, not any other lane.
And he is going to scale quite nicely for the side lanes. There is still...
So I actually haven't even realized what his runes are. So right now I can already see that he's going sorcery main and then inspiration secondary because we can see his cookies. So he's rocking cookies, Comet is his primary, maybe Cosmic Insight as his second rune secondary. If it was me, I'd probably take Gathering the Storm, Comet, Mana Flow Band, and something else. I can't even think of what the absolute focus. Absolute focus. It's something that I take.
Hope there, baby. I believe.
Or Scorch. Scorch is actually way better than it has been, and you know, you're not playing like 40-minute games in World, so maybe it's Scorch. I don't know. I think we need to keep an eye on that.
Playmaking 6.5 minutes, of course. Looking at 8 minutes when the first Herald spawns to see for the Cole as well as the tier. So maybe an opportunity for Fudge to fire back as he has a little bit more in terms of combat stats.
Yeah, Gumayushi and Keria also, they were able to punish Berserker, so Berserker kind of laughing there as he gets left by himself.
Nice.
But the 1v2,
And also always max W whenever you're playing Heimer support. They're going to get dove.
Level 6, so even though Blabber's hovering, level 6 Sejuani.
And sidestep stun managed.
Dead. He's dead. He's dead. This is what I'm talking about. Heimer is one of those champions that if you miss your grenade, you die. You have to hope you have flash up, because if you don't have flash or Zonya, you die. And that's one of the most integral things about playing Heimer in any lane, is that without his grenade, he has no disengage tool. He has no movement speed ability. He has nothing. And that's why he's playing against junglers like Nunu, like Zac, like Sejuani, hard CC, and it allows whoever they're ganking to just probably two-top you. Depending on, it literally doesn't matter who they are, because you're so squishy, especially pre like level 10.
How dare they? How dare they?
That's rude.
How dare they?
Guy's gonna die too.
Berserker, that's the double. It's clean from the side of T1. It's an effortless dive.
And this is again one of those things you need to realize whenever you're playing a Heimer support. You need to keep the momentum, and that happened because he roamed. So they had the pressure bot lane, which allowed them to recall efficiently. But then what happened was he went mid, and then Nami and Lucian pushed in bot lane. Kaiser did a really, really good job at CSing and surviving, but by the time he went back to lane, the wave was pushed back under tower, and like heavily pushed under his tower. He didn't have any turret stockpile, he couldn't really do anything about it, and it gives Sejuani the in to dive. As soon as she got 6 and he was level 4, there's nothing they could do.
Oh my goodness, the level 6 advantage for Owner. Clean dive for T1.
Yeah.
Assassinating both of them. Sven didn't stand a chance. As soon as he gets hit by that Sejuani stun, lights out for him.
That's what I said.
Short to follow afterwards. This bottom, Gumayushi is going to...
The only way you can play things like that is if he was 6. If he was 6, he would have ult turreted, used that as a bit of a disengage, like get back, you dirty imp. There's an ult turret here, maybe puts another turret or 2 down, depending on how much he can stockpile in that time. Uses a bit of a move, dip, dodge, dive. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball, and try and just survive. Try and just dance around your own tower.
To be a monster for T1.
And terrifying for just about every champion on the side of C9. They don't have a true tank.
And the downside of Heimer, not just in the support role, is the fact that whenever he falls behind, he falls really behind. It's like a gravitational pull. He gets ahead, fires ahead, falls behind, literally rolls down a hill into a freaking garbage tin. It's terrible.
Hit, buddy.
We're now playing if I'm used.
Yeah, and Blabber could make
Okay,
another
Zven's left lane.
round too, actually, with the flash blown, no vision remaining for Zayas. All of Cloud9, they're sending the whole squad at him.
Oh my goodness.
Zeus no flash, leaping in, getting the slow down. The parry, Blabber now in the midst of the entire team.
Oh,
C9
nice. Nice. All right, that was nice.
Ready to keep this going too. The Herald is already up. They've got the Bel'Veth. If they take this, it'll be a massive advantage.
Yeah, her turret's here from...
Right, so these turrets intrigue me. Do you want to know what I would have done? You put 3 turrets down. I don't get it. I don't get it. But I guess he's kind of using them like Caitlyn traps. He's putting all 3 down, going, hey, don't touch these. But remember, your turrets are very squishy. Level 5. All right. Once he has like maybe another couple of points in them and maybe some flat AP, they'll be okay. But right now, I would have put a turret over where the blast cone is. Got rid of the blast cone. Turret would have bounced back in a pretty good spot. So I would have put 2 turrets down. Turret here, because there's no vision over there. And, who's alive? Lucian, Nami's alive. They have vision of them on the map anyway, so Lucian and Nami's not going to one-tap you over the wall. I'm pretty sure they can't see Silas, but Silas isn't really going to do much, especially with these guys. And it's Sejuani, who is over there. So he should have put 2 turrets here. He is the support. Maybe doesn't have any vision right now because he doesn't have his Spell Thief upgraded. And he has Oracle Lens. So the best thing that you do, your turrets can act as vision. Your turrets can act as a little bit of a sentry. All he has to do is put his turret over that wall. Blast cone. Boom. The turret's back right here. Looking like a pretty good disengage mechanism to give the speed buff in case Sejuani does jump over the wall or if somebody tries to step up from here.
From Heimerdinger, they're going to get help out on this DPS. They've got the extra kill. Zayu's coming back in 8 seconds, but he does not have teleport. T1 want to fight it though.
Sven backing up, retreating.
Sven.
Oh.
I want to watch this. I want to watch this. Sven walked up, got level 6. I was going to say, why is he going up the Fior here? It makes no sense from a macro perspective. He's getting level 6. He's walking back down. And what did I say? Turrets are dead. Completely terrible turret placement. Like, from what I've seen so far, Sven has not played this well. Sven is an unbelievable player, one of the best players in the entire world. This has been like a diamond 4 plat level gameplay so far from him. But it's because he doesn't know the tips and tricks. So he uses his ult. He uses Alt Q, which actually isn't a bad move. Or he could have went turret Alt Grenade. Maybe turret Alt Grenade would have been better there. I'm trying to think what I would have done. I probably would have alt turreted, to be honest, just out of I probably would have just used alt turret out of panic. But he needs to disengage. He needs to run away. I need to see if he has turret stockpiled. Because he should have, like, I think he has turret stockpiled. You put these 3 down, he should at least have 1. Alright? There's no way he walks up top here and puts a turret. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, he uses his alt turret. He used alt turret. Right? He gets hit by Nami Bubble. Right now, I put a turret down. I put a turret down for the speed buff to disengage and to block any kind of projectile that comes my way. Turning there and using W isn't going to do anything. It doesn't slow him. It's going to tickle him. Tickle turrets.
Just a big leash at the end of the day.
Not good.
T1 saying thank you for the Herald.
T1 come in. Once
end of the day, T1 saying
Jansen just takes a big sip of coffee. I love it.
Powered here.
W hit the W. Oh.
Big miss.
And this is where I may be a bit of a noob. I never rush sorcery bits. In fact, I go so far to maybe not complete my boots until I have my 100%. I don't complete my boots until I have. I don't understand why I didn't get a chapter. I 100% do not complete my boots until I at least have a Leandry's. I would never ever prioritize going sorcery bits unless they're already building like a good amount of like maybe even merc treads early. Or maybe like bots like rushing a null mantle in some facet. But the fact that he's went sorcery bits makes no sense to me. I want as many comments below this video as possible telling me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. I want to learn. Sven wants to learn. We all want to learn. Sorcery bits for me doesn't make any sense. Obviously you go faster. Broom broom. Yeah. More damage, but more damage with less mana. How can you do damage with not a lot of mana? You know? And Heimer actually is quite mana intensive early. The way he's playing him. You know, in a lane and like mid lane you can be quite proficient at using your Q. But this is a bit weird.
I think that knockup is pretty massive. Sustained damage, though, huge. Now that that's fallen away, you can start to use the EO! It's a solo! He doesn't even need a top laner! Blabber!
The solo bolo from...
Gonna be Dragon.
This is where Heimer excels. He's helping with objectives. You can nuke objectives down real fast.
They pick up the kill onto Zeus in the side lane and will get the dragon as well.
Nice.
And I gotta say, shout out to Blabber on the.
That's one thing whenever you do have a Heimer support in your team, or Heimer even APC, just make sure you do prioritize objectives very early because you do have the turrets at your disposal.
Cooldowns are gone. Game so much standing CS. They're losing these objectives on the sideline. The Herald now barreling down.
Look at this.
Oh.
That is a scary gold difference. Gubayushi getting the tower here with the Rift Herald on bottom first.
Heimer's lipping, boys.
Coming to cut him off. They move as 5.
Jensen and Faker locked in the 1v1.
What's going on in the ball lane? I can see people pinging. Ah! Need to see this. Need to see this. Uses the ult turret again. A lot of the time, I'll use my turret first before I ult turret. Very rarely I will ult turret unless there are other turrets around me. So ult grenade is the oh no, get away, stun, slow, nobody's gonna die. Ult turret is a lot of skill shots coming around here. Don't really know what to do. Maybe a panic. Ult W is somebody's stunned. You want to kill them. Very rarely I'll use ult W to be honest. But I'll usually turret. Turret is the direction which I'm going to run to. Okay, so. Somebody's here, I'm going to turret here, because I'm going to run this way. Ult turret. Tank all this damage. I'm going to use my ult turret to run away and use my passive. Nice. If I was Sven, again, I need to see how much turret. Where's his turret stockpiled? I can't see his turret stockpiled. If I was Sven, turret right frickin' here. If he can do it. Right frickin' here. This would be perfect. Yeah, he did it. He did it. Nice. Bubble didn't connect because he had the passive movement speed. Good. Good.
Might not matter. If C9 can keep the fight going, Fudge potentially overstaying here. Bit of damage, bit of poke. The rest of C9 ready to escort him out.
Oh, he's baiting a little. They're actually trading. Zeus pushing on top side, getting turret plates for Akali pushing mid there. Zeus is going to get another turret up on top side. He may be 0-2, but he is certainly pushing towers. He's 2-0.
Not too bad. Sven's picked it up. Don't understand the swordship bits though.
Even as C9
but I'm a noob.
Watch though, baby. Jensen going for the 1v1 on Faker.
Solo bullet Faker, Jensen.
The stolen Akali doesn't matter here.
He did it.
Jensen hits the E, nails him. Then Blabber takes most of the culling.
Right.
For Gumayushi, he is half items. Luckily, as the 15 and avert your eyes from the bottom side of the map a few times. Zeus is keeping a cool head.
They've been trained.
Has led to this moment, Sven. You may stand still.
Oh, are they gonna?
Robot towers.
Oh.
Take it from Faker.
Because it's only 15 minutes. I was like, wait a minute, they're gonna go for some kind of spicy Herald Baron player, but.
One of the best balloons players in the world. He knows exactly where to place the towers.
All right, Dragon coming up, and I think goal number 1 here for Cloud9. Get a kill onto this Lucian. Gumayushi still does not have flash. You've got precious seconds before this Loop Pinata Lucian with a huge gold bounty shutdown does not have flash. And the possible all-in is there.
And the problem is, if you do
he's just got a chapter now, so I'm assuming he's going to be going Leandri's.
He is very fed. He has a rapid fire cannon. There's
nice sweep.
Empowering him with an Imperial mandate.
This is looking like a pretty close game, but sadly, Kai's is so freaking behind. Like Berserker's so behind in gold. Oh.
Berserker cannot afford to leap in. He's only level 8. Just enough AD.
So Heimer starts really popping off and really upscaling whenever he hits Leandri's. Once you get Leandri's, it's like an unbelievable power spike. Like he gets a bigger power spike with his first mythic, with his mythic, compared to a lot of other mid laners or supports.
Guma's got his eyes on the flame horizon there. Large margin.
Yeah. And of course the two people under him.
Oh, nice. Disengages back to the turrets. Oh, we stole it, dude.
He gets the reset. He gets the objective. He's empowered, but he will be forced away.
Sven walked up. Nice start in the bush. Alt grenade, please alt grenade. He did alt grenade. That was really good.
Where's the alt chat? Type nice smite. Get him.
Fudge now running as well.
Can they all chat in Worlds? Like they can't they? Oh, that'd be so funny. Nice smite, scrub him.
Even as they get further and further behind in gold.
Wait a second. I don't know if I like the sound of that.
I'm not gonna tell you it's a good.
So the downfall of this game for Sven in particular is just going to be CC. Like as soon as he gets jumped on by Sejuani or a Nami wave, it's going to be tough. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he's alive. No, he isn't alive. He's dead. Oh my goodness. That was just GG well played. Like there's nothing really Sven could have done there. Wow. Zeus is dead. Zeus? Is that Zeus? Did he say Zeus? Nah, there's no way it's Zeus. It's going to be Zeus.
right now. Teleport into the other side on face. Both sides just take a seat real quick. Both sides just teleport into the other side. They pop Sven as well, forcing him out of the fight, but
Let's see how this plays out.
annihilated here by Zeus. With the rest of T1 coming over, they pop Sven as well.
Was it just Gale Force? This is what I was talking about. I literally said this as the game began. Like, just go back to like whenever I did the intro for this video. Worst thing about this lane: Dash, Gale Force, Nami, Lucian on Heimer. There's nothing you can do. It's like even Jin as well. You go, oh, there he is, dead. And then Jin Dark Harvest proc sometimes too. It's wild.
Forcing him out of the fight, but Jensen had the nice dodge on that.
Moments I think you can see from C9. Overall, T1 much more conventional.
This is a very, very close game.
Knocking down 15 towers.
Get the quest to come back in the game.
You're the designer for the quest system in the MMO.
They're establishing a lot of vision around here.
The next
Nice.
quest in the chain is coming back in the actual game.
Quest 1 in the MMO. Gumayushi loot Pinata.
The vision of owner. They might be able to collapse upon him.
But I think Gumayushi loot
Dude, if Jace walks into this bush, he's done for.
does have Ignite. Which
Oh, Zeus though?
Sven collapsing. Sven collapsing. This could be good. Lip around. Yep, go a long way.
They find him. They're taking
Ah, he's
the
dead.
dungeon. They're set
He's
up.
dead.
Oh, it's not even mythic. They're making it look
Unbelievable.
easy.
Fantastic.
Actually, I'm sorry, Carrion owner fans. Referring to them as ads feels terrible.
Flabber dodging bubble number 1, slipping over.
Sven, setting up the master plan. Your only other plan that you mentioned, Kobe. Baiting them into the brush. Not enough.
Nice. Okay, that was good.
If only
The,
Guma
the
would walk
2 turrets in the bush, double beam proc. I liked it.
Flabber, sidestepping second.
Do you want to know something? I would ult grenade right now. I would already ult grenade here. This is the line I would use. Turret here if I can. Ult grenade. Boom. Lucian might dash in. He's either gonna have to like walk up or walk across. Dash in. Remove the carry. He's super fed. He's pretty much the win con right now. And if Nami doesn't move, she's going to get stunned. So either what's happening is you're going to zone Lucian away because he's going to see the grenade, or he's going to try and dash through it. Nami's going to get it. So you're going to go, and whoever's TP in might get a clap too. Silas, I think.
Bubble, but he's already getting cut down.
Oh, Silas is there. What I'm talking about.
Trying to mitigate as much damage as he can, but Gumbo, godlike.
Dude, wait, is his ult up? His ult's done. His ult's in cooldown. GG well played. I'm talking crap. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't type it in the comments. Don't type it in the comments.
Sniper, he hits the Sejuani ult onto Sven, forcing the flash again.
Alright, they have to yield Baron now, I guess.
That kill, they're gonna go straight for Baron.
Ooh, doesn't look like it's going to end that well. It's going to end soon.
Out in this game.
Steal the Baron, bro. Sven.
Are not.
Steal the Baron. Dear Rezone.
We'll see if they can make the same.
You see, what I would have done here, guys, is, let's just go back.
9K.
I would have just walked up to Baron. 3 here. Swept. 3 2 turrets down. EW.
Gold lead.
Baron
They might
stolen.
not have the Drakes.
Easy
Pretty
mode.
scary.
Awesome group.
As we saw earlier in the day against Fnatic. We'll see if they can make the same statement.
All right, here's another look at it. They were waiting for.
Yeah, there's nothing really Sven could have done here. You know, he's at this. Like, Heimer can literally just put turrets down and throw a grenade, okay? In its core. Champions only have 4 abilities. He doesn't have his ult. So all he can do is zone with his turrets and run away, you know? I feel like maybe he should have disengaged a little bit sooner than he did.
For Zeus to get back.
Him running here was a bad move. Because what's he going to do? He bottlenecks himself. He can only throw a grenade or a W. W's just going to do damage, okay? So all he can do is throw a grenade. His turrets are already down. He doesn't have an alt turret or alt anything. So all he's going to do is walk here and then trap himself. With champions, you have dashes and probably flashes.
From Fountain, teleports out. They immediately get the kill. Owner
Yeah.
also getting the +1 here to get the Heimerdinger flash out. Just by adding his ultimate. But we're back right out to it. Sven, no flash, has to run away from the tri-brush. Dragon number
Sven's
3,
level
so this is
8?
the hope.
What's been going on?
Hoping to get to soul point.
Sejuani ult is up.
Berserker's 11, like?
Nobody can tank it. They have to juke it. They have
I don't know why he's down by so many
For a
levels.
bit of poke.
He's
Baker's
really low.
the ultimate. Tidal wave up as well. C9 has to be careful about stepping too far forward.
I don't know why he's so low.
It looks like C9 are going to back away.
The illusion has rapid fire, Gale Force, Infinity Edge. He literally needs to like fart and Heimer's dead. Gale Force in a new level. Gale Force taken to a new level.
Stop the soul.
Brush.
Let's go.
Light on brush. Full operation.
Right now, he's going to do no damage. Like, realistically, Heimer right now should no damage. He needs his Leandries. Death Pushes are going to do nothing.
Teleport's coming in. Double teleport. The double teleport.
Oh, it's going to be good.
Sven, he has to get back to his towers. He has to get out, but
He
he's
did.
He collapse now coming in, but
He got Gale Force farted, guys. What did I say?
Sven trying to find it out. They need to make a way out. The stamina coming in. Fudge run.
Is that game?
Tear. Back.
That's game.
Oh, the 1v1 on.
Oh, that's game. That's game.
He takes down Jensen and D.
Hey.
It was the montages we were hoping for, but T1 did it even better. Whew. Berserker backing away. T1 finding the win. Their fate to be
Fair
decided
enough.
in the final game of the
Fair enough. He tried his little dong out. So yeah, there we have it. Sven played Heimerdinger support versus T1. Obviously, T1, one of the best teams in the entire world. So fair freaking play to Sven for locking in Heimer. Could he have done a lot of things better? Yes. Did he play well? Yeah, he played okay. You know what I mean? He was significantly behind in levels. Turret placement early could have been better. Prioritizing sorcery boots that early, I don't think is a good idea. Ship me. I feel like if he didn't do that, he would have had Leandries, but I don't know if that would have really done much. But I would have went Leandries, then sorcery boots, just due to the nature of the team comp, and then not really building a lot of MR anyway. Obviously, go sorcery boots as well early because you want the movement speed, and obviously the base penetration is a good amount of damage early. But I just feel that if you had to win Leandries, it would have been better. Like, Heimerdinger support really thrives in items. Early game, it's about pressure, it's about disengage, it's about helping with objectives, and then the damage in which you bring really ramps up with every item that you buy. Because you have 3 turrets and an alt turret. It's not just you shooting damage, it's them as well. And also, Kai's not a very strong pick in my opinion in the Nami and Lucian. I really would have preferred him to play Caitlyn or Jhin or something along those lines, just because of the speed and the disengage and the dash that Nami and Lucian bring, and also the all-in damage. You know, that lane's really going to be completely won on Sven landing a grenade, not on Lucian, because he's going to be zooming about like Barry Allen, but landing it on Nami and trying to all-in her. And obviously we can't get a really strong grasp of how this game went because it's a Worlds game. We're trying to see everybody. We're trying to see the 1v1s mid lane between Faker and Jensen. We're trying to track the junglers. So we can only kind of work with what we're given. But fair play to Sven. If there's any other games you want me to break down, if you enjoyed this breakdown, I very rarely do these. Comment below, let me know. Slap a like on it, I'd appreciate it. If you like my educational commentary, if you like my behind the scenes idea. I'm a very reactive guy and trying to have fun, but hopefully this kind of showcased the methodical approach and the way I actually do think whenever I'm playing the game, whenever I'm playing Heimer. So yeah, take it easy, peace out, good luck and riff. Slap a like on it, slap a like on it. If you guys are new here, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Have a fantastic day, good luck in your games. Bye.